Alright guys, and welcome to today's video. I hope everybody is well. Today I'm going to be discussing whether or not this piece of machinery behind me is the perfect bit of kit to have in your home gym. I've had a hell of a lot of people ask me to review it. And to be honest with you, I feel as though home gyms are going to be a lot more common than they were before this whole pandemic took place. Now when it comes to setting up your home gym, realistically there's two major things which people take into account before they purchase anything. First one is the space. So how much space is a particular piece of equipment going to take up? Because I'd imagine quite a lot of you are confined with how much floor space you have to dedicate to kitting out with equipment. Second one being price. A lot of you guys are going to be on a budget, and I'd imagine you really don't want to be spending your entire life savings on kitting out a gym at home. Now the machine which I ended up going for was the Monster G3 by Force USA. Now did I specifically search for this model to buy? Absolutely not. It was a panic purchase because as soon as they announced that all the gyms were closing down, it was a race against the clock to actually buy something before everything sold out. So since I was based in Dubai, I didn't want to buy something on the other side of the planet because it would have taken like 6 months for it to come here. So I had to find a distributor close to Dubai. And it turns out I found one, Garner Fitness, online website, pretty decent reputation. So I went through them. Didn't exactly have a huge selection of machines to choose from, but it seems like they had some kind of a deal with Force USA and they had 4 models to choose from. I ended up going with the G3. Okay, so I'm going to review some of the main features which this piece of kit has to offer. First of all, we're going to start off with everything relating to any kind of barbell exercises which you choose to do. What we have here, we have numerous little dots which go all the way down from top to bottom. You could argue there's too many dots. If we take a closer look, they're literally so closely positioned that one of the downsides is whenever I'm setting this up, it's actually quite hard to get them on the same level. It is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it does give you more selection when it comes to the exact height you want them at. Pretty happy with it, and to be honest, it does look like it can handle a fair amount of weight. I've racked this up to about 160, 170 kilograms, and it does take it pretty goddamn well. Next, we're going to talk about the pulley system. This was one of the biggest sort of features which attracted me to this piece of kit, because when you've got a cable system, it really does open up quite a lot of exercises which you can do. Now obviously, whenever you're doing sort of the pulley stuff, you have to take out these little pegs and barriers, and it'll give you the freedom to move it all the way up and down. It's pretty smooth and relatively easy to move up and down. The biggest downside of this is the fact that the resistance created by these pulleys is from the plates, okay? This is not like a typical weight stack made out of metal, which you'd find in most gyms. I have found that there's quite a lot of dragging. It's not smooth at all. So what I actually had to do was purchase a load of plates to allow me to balance them out on both sides. So now we've got 10 kilos on each side, and it is a hell of a lot smoother. Now when it comes to the plates, again, you have to buy these separately. I didn't actually ask for bumper plates. This was literally all that was left, so I got a whole load of bumper plates, which, to be honest with you, I'm actually quite glad, because there's a lack of rubber flooring around here, and this is quite good at not damaging the floor. And also, you know, if you're a beginner, you want to do, let's say for example, deadlifts with a smaller weight, it's actually quite cool having like a 5 kilogram and 10 kilogram plates with the same diameter of all the other plates. But the annoying thing is, I cannot pull the plates off because the annoying barbell is in the way. Obviously that wouldn't happen if you just had smaller plates, but when you have bumper plates, that is a massive annoyance. It means I have to take this off, put it somewhere, just so I can get this off. Smith machine on this is okay. I'm not gonna lie, it is not the most stable Smith machine I've used, but it's better than nothing. A few people have said, oh, but the bar's bent, Mike. What the hell's going on? I think they've designed it in a particular way so the bar points upwards ever so slightly so that the plates don't fall off. I might be wrong, but I'd imagine that's why it's sort of shaped like that. So it does come with a number of different attachments, which is all included, which is decent. Honestly, I haven't really used this one for doing like lat pull downs and stuff. I don't like these ones at all. They're too long. Like, look at the absolute length of that. I don't need this much in my life. And whenever you shorten it, you just end up with like loads of little bits of attachment getting in the way of everything. We also have a little T-bar row attachment, which is pretty cool, to be honest with you. Allows you to just add a little bit more variety to your exercises. whether you want to do a squat, a one-arm barbell row, which is quite cool if you don't have heavy dumbbells. This funky little device came with a piece of kit, and it allows you to just do a bent over row. It's pretty sturdy. It does shake a little bit, but I don't know why you'd be vibrating like mad whenever you're doing pull-ups in the first place. So the big question, which you no doubt all want to know the answer to, is how much does it cost? Well, let's have a look, shall we? If you go onto the Force USA website, on there it says it's available for $2,199, which is a good price in my opinion, especially since it's been knocked down from $2,799. I actually ended up paying 9,000 AED for this, so 9,000 dirhams, which works out to be around $2,500, which again, I'm pretty happy with. I'll put everything up here, you can see the invoice. It's got all the plates which I purchased, along with the Olympic barbell and some resistance bands. So the total which I paid was 14,240, 20% off, which works out to be around $3,877, which again, I think pretty reasonable, particularly with the amount of use I've been getting out of it. I've been using this every single day. Since we're on the topic of Force USA, or on the website, they do offer a number of different models. I got the cheapest one and the most basic one. The upgrade to the G3 is the G9. Two very similar models are the G6 and the G12. Now, the main differences they have from the other two is the fact that they have a stack-based pulley system. Now, this is something which, honestly, if I was to go back and repurchase, I would have gone for the G6. The plate-loaded pulley system is just a huge annoyance. First of all, it's time-consuming, just putting the plates on and off. Second of all, you have to ensure that the plates on each side are exactly the same to ensure that smoothness. Now, there are countless other brands which offer pretty much exactly the same thing. The Force USA is in no way superior to other brands which offer a similar product. Couldn't care less about Force USA. The reason I got Force USA is because I had no other choice, so I just went for it. The most important thing which I look for is whether or not a machine works, okay, what is its functionality like? And second of all, I do care a little bit about how it looks, you know, the whole aesthetic. You know, if I'm making a home gym, I want it to look nice. Now, without a doubt, this allows you to do a wide variety of exercises. But if you were to ask me, what are the 5 pieces of equipment that I miss? It would be as follows: leg extension, lying leg curl, seated leg curl, lat pull down, and a leg press. Okay, that's just for my personal goals and my personal training. So, is this piece of kit, the Monster G3, perfect? No, it's not perfect. It has its flaws, but I do believe that a piece of equipment such as this one, which allows you to do cable exercises, Smith machine exercises, along with barbell exercises, all in one, I think that is, without a doubt, the perfect piece of kit to have in your home gym. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you have done. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.